Hello, I wanted to tell you a story about my family vacation. Now my kids are older, but back then when they were younger, every year we would go to OCMD. I love that place. The beach, the food, the people. It's a really good time to be together with my family. It's really a fun vacation. There's a lot of stuff to do, so I'm going to explain some of the things that my family like to go do in OC. So in the beginning, when my children were younger, we'd go to MTL and we'd go camping. You can go to many different sites. But when my kids got a little bit older, my friend bought a house there. And so I called them up and asked them, do you mind if we rent it out for a week? And so that's where we would stay, maybe for the next 5 or 6 years when we'd go to OC. We'd stay there. So in that house, it's about a 10-minute drive from like the little town, nice areas, nice homes. So what the house looked like was you drive up the driveway and you go inside the garage, and it was a 2-car garage, so you could fit 2 cars, and it was separated from the house. Then you have to walk up the walkway and enter in the house, and there's steps. So when you get to the front door, you open up and you go to the left, and it was a living room, there was a couch and a TV. And then when you go back to the front room, you go up the steps, and there's 3 bedrooms up there and 3 full bathrooms. So when you go back into the living room, you enter, there's a little tiny dining room, and then behind that is a kitchen. It's a full-size kitchen. And then outside, there's the sun, the beach, the sand. So if you go in the kitchen, there's a door that opens up into the sunroom, and it's really big, and that's where it's kind of added on to the house. It has a bunch of glass windows, and it's really, really beautiful, natural and clear light. It's really pretty to sit out there. My family used to stay out there all the time. It was really nice. So now I want to talk about OCMD. There are many things to do, really fun activities. I'll list some off for you. I really like to analyze the people, kind of people watch again and again. Just there's always different kinds of people, heavy, skinny, pretty, ugly. Some people are tan, some people are sunburnt. Some people argue, and some, hold hands and are kissy. There are many people that pass by on the boardwalk, and so I just love watching and analyzing their lives. It's really interesting because each person's very, very different. I always wonder, where they're from, what their background's like, where they live, or what their job is. So I just like to analyze that. I just enjoy doing that. So now I want to talk about the food. Wow, my family, there are many things that we all have to eat when we go to OC. The first thing is the Thrifty's French fries. Oh, those are so good. You pour some salt on them or some steak spice and you eat them, and they're great. And the second one is ice cream. I love Coors ice cream. I love the orange with it on the cone. It's just so good. And the third, we typically buy Fisher's popcorn. So we have to, when we arrive, get a tub of it and we eat it during the week. And when it's gone, before we go back, we buy a really big tub of popcorn. And it's really good. I swear by it. And then the last one, my daughter has to have, well, all 4 of us really have to have funnel cake with powdered sugar. We all love eating that. So the only times we get to eat that is when we go to OC, and then on my hometown when it's July 4th. Those are the only times we can have funnel cake. So my children, the oldest boy is 23. My oldest daughter's 21 and she's married. The next girl is 19 and the last one is 16. She's the only one that lives with me at home. I really enjoy family time at OC. I love the people, the food, the boardwalk. Oh, okay, so the restaurants, every time we go, so if we can, we'll try to make it to the Crab Cake Factory, rather. They have really, really good crab cakes, the best in OC. We go there, and I believe it's number 112 on the boardwalk. You just really far down the beach. And they have some lobster meat, and it's really good with some beer. It's delicious. So now I want to talk about the beach. I don't know if many of you know, my wife growing up, she lived in PR. She loves the warm weather. She loves the beach. And so, yeah, I'm okay. Like, is the beach okay? She's like, I don't know, there's always sand everywhere. And it's my favorite beach anyway. So we all decided, let's just go as a family to OC. It's fine. We'll go. So the beach is really big. There's many people on it. They all have their umbrellas. Or some people use a tent. Some people lay it out on a towel. And the water is always coming up on the beach. My kids love to go swimming. But me and my watch really have to keep an eye on them because of the undertow. It can suck them in. So we really need to just go watch them. Sometimes I go play with the kids. It's fun. So we make sandcastles. Sometimes they bury me. They'll use a shovel, put me in the sand, and my face will be exposed. And I think that's where the sand gets in my face. It's always in my mouth and eyes, of course. But it's fun. The kids enjoy it, So, something I always have to do at the beach is if there's a man or a woman wearing red, walking around with a camera, I always wave them over because I want them to take a picture of me and my family. So when it's done, they'll give you a card of the address to go to, and later that night you can go downtown in OC and go to the store and you can buy what looks to be like a little camera, and you look through it and it's kind of like a little projector and there's a light in it and the picture's in there. So one year, there was a man, and they had my son on the bottom, my daughter on top, and my other daughters, and then there was 4 of them kind of leaning up against each other, and their heads kind of looking out. And so me and my wife were sitting on the next to him, and that was the picture, and that one was probably my favorite position that they've had us in. So some years that we'd go with a family, we'd meet up, go to OC. It was nice. So if it's raining, and it's kind of a lousy weather, there's still so much to do. You can go mini golfing indoors. You can go to the mall or watch a movie. Or you can just stay home and chill. Relax. There are many things to see and do in OC MD. My family go there annually, and right now my kids are older, so we don't go anymore. But in the future, I really hope to go with my grandkids and my family, go all as a big family. And I just really want to show them what it was like back then, what OC was like. And it's really the same, the food, the people, everything. I just really want to show my grandkids the experience. So thank you.